Every programming language contains some constructs known as control structures. For example, in C language, we do have some control structures known as if statement, switch statement, and go to statement. Of course, we do have some other control structures known as loops, which we may discuss in the coming classes. The control structures are used to make program execution jump from one point of the program to another point of the program, of course based on some condition. That is, if some condition is true, we want to execute some statements, or if you wanted to execute some other set of statements based upon the condition, these control statements are used. In general, if and switch statements are called as conditional control statements. That is, based upon some condition, the program execution switches to one statement to another statement. Whereas go to statement is called as unconditional control statement. That is, without checking any condition, we can let program execution to go from one place of the program to another place of the program. If condition contains three styles. That is, we can use if condition in three ways. The first style is given below. If some expression, then a block of statements. So if that expression is true, then the block of statements will be executed. Then the program execution goes to the statement after the if block, that is capital STMT. If the expression is false, then the program execution directly comes to the statement capital STMT. If can be used in another way also, that we call it as a second style. If some expression, then a block of statement, else another block of statements. If the expression will be true, then the block of statements after if condition will be executed, and then program execution goes to STMT. That is a statement after the if else block. If the expression is false, then the program execution goes to the else block. The statements whatever available there in the else block, they will be executed, and then the program execution goes to the statement STMT. Whatever that statement STMT is, that will be executed. So this is another style of if statement. Third style of if is given in this slide. If some expression 1, if that expression 1 is true, then the statements in the block which immediately follows this if condition will be executed. Otherwise, the condition, the program execution goes to the following else if statement. Then the expression 2 is evaluated. If that is true, then the block of statement which follows this else if condition, they will be executed. Otherwise, the execution goes to the following else if statement. So like this, theoretically, we can have any number of else if clauses according to our wish. If the last else if condition is false, then the program execution goes to the else block, and the statements in the else block, they will be executed. In all the situations, so where a block of statements are executed, then after that the execution goes to the statement after this else if followed by the else block. That is given as STMT, capital STMT. This type of else, if or if else statements are called as nested if statements. Old C language compilers, they used to insist that always a nested if to be terminated with a else clause. However, today we don't have such restrictions. We can have a nested if statement without else also. The following program is used to demonstrate the use of if statement. So the program is aimed at reading a student mark in a test and then printing his class, whether he is first class or second class or third class or failed. In general, the rules are as follows. That is, the student mark is greater than or equal to 60. He will be called as first class student. Otherwise, if the student marks is greater than or equal to 50, then second class, greater than or equal to 35, third class, otherwise failed. So this is the rule of thumb we wanted to follow. These are the rules we wanted to follow. As usual, the include statement is included. That is stdio.h is included. The main is declared. A variable n, integer type of variable. We know that student marks will be of integer nature. So that is read with the help of the scanf statement. Of course, required user interface line is also included. Now, if the student mark, that is n, greater than or equal to 60, then we are executing the statement printf first class. Otherwise, the program execution comes to the following else if statement. If that is true, then he will be printed as second class. Otherwise, the program execution comes to the following else if. That is n greater than or equal to 35, that is compared. So if that is true, then he will be classified as third class. Otherwise, he will be classified as failed student. Mind one small thing, that if a block of statement contains single statement, then curly braces are not necessary. That is the reason why all our if else blocks, we did not use curly braces, because they will be having only one statement. Thus curly braces are not required. That is the reason why we did not use curly braces. Now consider the student mark is 78. n, is it greater than or equal to 60? Yes. Thus he will be printed as first class, and then immediately program execution switches to the end of the program. Thus program will be ended. Now let us consider the student mark is 56. That is, user has entered 56. Is n greater than or equal to 60? 56 greater than or equal to 60? No. Thus the program execution comes to the next else if condition. That is, n, is it greater than or equal to 50? Yes. That is 56. Is it greater than or equal to 60? Yes. As this is true, then we will be getting the second class, that information on the screen, because the printf statement. Then the program execution comes out from the program. Now consider that the user has entered the student mark as 45. Now again, the testing starts from the top. 45, is it greater than or equal to 60? No. Thus we will come to the next else if statement. 45, is it greater than or equal to 50? No. The control comes to the next statement. 45, is it greater than or equal to 35? Yes. Thus he will be marked as third class. Then the program ends. Now consider that the user has entered the student mark as 23. 23, is it greater than or equal to 60? No. Then control comes to the next else if. 23, is it greater than or equal to 50? No. The control comes to the next else if. 23, is it greater than or equal to 35? No. Thus program execution comes to the next else condition. Thus we will be getting a message failed and then program ends.